especially me, I'm more so talking to myself that God's hand is still on our lives just because we're going through something that's really hard in the moment, or it may not seem like we have that same protection because that protection doesn't leave. And even with planning your life ahead, if you would have asked me, like I would say maybe 10 years ago, and I'm only using the 10 years ago example because this it's 2026. 10 years ago I graduated from high school. It's crazy to me, and I'm turning 28 this year. But if you would have asked me 10 years ago, oh praise, what was your plan for your life, I would have told you in a heartbeat. I was like, I'm going to go to college. After college, immediately go into law school, graduate law school by 25. After law school, go to Washington DC. Once I'm in Washington DC, work on Capitol Hill, try to work my way up to be a Supreme Court justice, while whatever that takes, and probably be in a political field. That was my 10-year plan. That was whatever, that was what I always told people. But now if you ask me a 10-year plan, I can't even go past next week. I'll be honest with you. I'll be like, oh, if I'm alive. I always started off like that, and people were like, oh my gosh, why are you being like that? I said, no, if I'm alive, I don't know. It's more or less like I tell people, well, whatever God leads me to do. Because did I expect to go from college, did I expect COVID to happen? No. Did I expect me to go to Florida for 2 years? No. Did I expect to start law school a few years after? No. But the person I am today, I would not have been her had I tried to follow a plan I thought was better for myself. I probably would have been really more unhappy and down and suffering spiritually. But the person I am today, even though very hard-headed, and I had to go through a lot of stumps and pain along the road, but the person I am today, I am happy with who I am and following God and knowing that I have a closer relationship with God than I ever did in my previous, the couple, like 10 years ago.